kind of just feeling, one day before last time you're ever going to play on this court?
I'm pretty excited. I mean, these last few days I've been able to kind of reflect on my career as a Badger, and I look back and all the great memories and everything. I wouldn't want it any other way. So I'm excited to get back in here for one last chance. Hopefully it's popping in here tonight and we get a win.
Just in general, just reflecting on the career as a Badger, personally, as a player too, just all those things. Who was the kid, when you came here first, Minnesota kid? Who has he become today?
Sorry, go ahead.
Who is that Minnesota kid, when you first got here? Who was he then and who is he today?
I mean, I feel like I'm a completely different person. I feel like this place, whether it's the basketball side of it, whether it's the school, whether it's the social, I've just grown into a man, I say. Coming in here at 18, probably 200 pounds soaking wet. It's a completely different game. I feel like I came in as a point guard and had to kind of figure out my role here. I fought my way on the court, figuring out how to be a little smaller and get some minutes still. And I think it's just the resiliency I've developed as a man, developing my character, developing my core beliefs, and I'm grateful for everything that I've gone through here.
Tyler, looking back, at this year and your last year here, what's kind of a memory that kind of sticks out, or something that you feel kind of encapsulates your time here at Wisconsin?
Well, my favorite memory always, I've been getting it all week, that question, and my favorite memory is the Chucky Hepburn three-pointer. Just to seal that Big Ten championship, to get back there again after I'd done it once my freshman year, that was pretty big. And then to see someone like Chucky, his freshman year, go through a lot of adversity, and be able to do something like that is pretty special.
Talking about this year, I know you guys aren't necessarily in the Big Ten championship race for the regular season, but what's the confidence level and what kind of are you guys talking about in the locker room to kind of get back on track as the Big Ten tournament starts?
I feel like we've been honestly playing better basketball as of late. Even though we've dropped a couple, we've been playing better. We've been passing the ball. We guys have been able to figure it out, what we need to get better at, coming into practice and getting better. So I think just continue to keep coming in here, getting better. And it's going to pay off. We've been getting there. We're close to where we want to be at, and now it's time to just go out there and do it.
When you have a month like February, is there a sense where you guys just flush the tape away and trust who you guys are as basketball players, or how do you kind of balance, some of the down times with understanding where you guys need to improve?
The coaches do a really good job of watching film and figuring out what we really need to work on and what's really killing us. So coming into practice, they got a good plan of what we need to do. So they put us through that, but. We just got to keep getting after it. Confidence keeps getting better, I feel like. Even though we've been going through this little stretch, I feel like we're starting to turn it around here. So
you've won a lot of games, put up a lot of different numbers. Is it important for you at all to win games come tournament time, just kind of put a bow on your career and solidify everything?
I've never made it to that second weekend, so that's definitely something that I want to end my career on. So hopefully we go in there, we win a few games, we're playing good basketball, and we make it into second or third weekend.
If Kamari can presumably return this week or Big Ten tournament time, what do you think he just gives you off that bench that could maybe bolster you guys going forward?
Yeah, he's great. He's got a defensive edge to him. He's in there, he's pressuring the ball, and he just brings a whole lot of energy to our team. Whether that's talking to the guys, whether that's on the court, getting steals, getting his hands on balls. We've definitely missed him, and even at the time, we might not have realized it, and it sent us next guy up. But you can tell that having him on the court here in practice, he definitely makes a difference.
You kind of knew that last year that it wasn't just going to be your last run. You knew you kind of had this one, but now the fact that it's here, have you put a lot of thought into it, or are you just kind of playing basketball? What does it feel like knowing that this is the last right here at the Full Center for you?
I always look at it as a gift, because I could have been done if it weren't for the COVID year. I would have been done by now and playing basketball. So, really just soaking in every moment. I've done this thousands of times. We've come in here, do the same drills at practice. So, really just enjoying that and enjoying the camaraderie of my teammates and my coaching staff. We'll see tomorrow. I'm sure after the game I'll be a little more emotional, but before I'm sure I'll have my focus, and if anything I'll just get juiced up more from all the pregame stuff.
You've seen Kamari and what he contributed. I know you guys were playing like a 10-man rotation when you were playing really well, but do you think Kamari and Blackwell provided pretty much the same thing off the bench? In certain ways, two guys who can really get into players defensively.
They definitely. I would say the energy is what's really comparable between the two. Where they're out there, if something happens, they're not going to bat an eye. They're going to go out there. They're going to try to make a difference, whether it's the defense or the offensive end. They're just out there looking to make a difference and help the team win. So.
You've seen some guys not win on their senior nights, most notably Brad. What do you remember from that night? Kind of seeing a senior lose on their last night.
I mean, yeah, things weren't going good. I know Johnny got hurt, so it was kind of a different game, a different style of what we were used to. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We got to go out there and we got to win as a team. And so that's passing the ball, that's playing through the post, that's making the extra pass, and doing all the things that we got to do to win.
You're always a guy who gives it your all. I mean, just thinking about your career and everything. What do you hope to be remembered for the most as a Badger?
Just a guy who came in here, worked his tail off every day, and showed the younger guys the way to do it. I feel like my approach to practice, my approach to lift, my approach to really everything basketball-wise has been the right thing to do. And so just going down in the history books as a guy who did it the right way and did what it meant to be a Badger.
Tyler, I mean, throughout the year, it seems like your percentages are career highs across the board. Have you got any work with Coach Penny? And if so, kind of what does that help you both with your shooting stroke and also at free throw?
I mean, yeah, I've been working with Kirk Petty since he got on campus here. What was that, in the fall? Yeah, so he's a great help. He's seen a lot of basketball. He knows what he's talking about. So not making too many big adjustments, but just little tweaks here and there. Working on my confidence has been really great for me. So.
I mean, even during the losing stretch a little bit, it seemed like you were having some of your best performances in the season. Is there an added sense of urgency knowing the season's coming to a close, especially with the way that you played against Illinois?
Kind of. I mean, at the end of the day, I just got to continue to go out there and do what I do. I feel like I'm able to bring energy to my other teammates by the way that I play, and so continuing to be the leader out there, bringing the guys along with me.